All right, guys. Today we're going to do issue number 10 of Ghost. We're going to continue with the series. Well, it's not. It is a continuation, but it's a new story, and we have a new artist. And I must say, it's pretty good. I like it when artists and writers are, taking over. Well, I mean, the writer is still the same, but in this case, the art, taking over the work of what came before and basically emulating it. I think that's a must be a. I think it's a rule. If you have a character like, your favorite character, comic book character, it has to look like how it, how the previous artist did the work, right? I mean, that's how I feel about it. House style, consistency when it comes to style and art. Anyway, that's enough of me yabbering. Let's dive in. This is the tale of Margot, the sister of Ghost, Eliza. And she's a broken woman, man. She is here at the ground zero, where her sister crashed a Zeppelin during one of her fights a month back. The Freaks and Flyers turned into an illegal club. So, yeah, this is all humans and non-humans are dancing, having a, party, right? And she doesn't want to deal with all the damage, back home, because little did they know her parents are being shot to death. But we're gonna come back to that a little bit later. Anyway, so she wants to get away from all of it and wants to dance, and till the sun comes up. But then this guy's looking, and she says, "Yeah, you. I see you looking. I picked you tonight. Don't you feel lucky? You don't even have to know what it is. You don't have to listen all nights to my problem. You don't have to pretend to be the understanding. Come up with one of those stupid sympathetic smiles." And she says, "Don't say anything. Just shut up and look good." He says, "My name is Choice. What's yours?" And she grabs his, "Oh, just call me yours, baby. I found Mr. Right for tonight. It's even better, even worse than I hoped. Every last nerve gets a dose of big bang, blinding, white, hot, furious agony. But then it goes wrong. The pain drives me right back to where I don't want to be." And this is a bit of it in the past. So it seems they have a date with their parents, because, they haven't seen them for a very long time. And Eliza just criticizing Margot's wardrobe, because she's a little bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? She looks sexy. That's probably the best word, right? And she says, "Hey, why you dressed like that?" And I mean, anyway. She says, "What's your problem? At least I'm here. It's time for you to stop acting like you're 14. They don't need to be confronted anymore." And she says, "What's this protective thing with mom and dad? I thought your deal was, I don't know them. I don't care about them. Hey, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I can't try to put together a life." All right. But then Margot uses her ghostly powers to get in. But then, oh no, they're dead. "I'll be living those next few seconds until the day I die," says Margot. "I can't remember what Eliza was doing. My head was racing. All I could think of was all the things I didn't know about them. Things I never know. I surprised myself. I hated them, but I lived with them for my whole life until I moved out with Eliza. Eliza, her eyes, it's like a black wave roll up inside and washes everything away." Eliza's blacked out. She says, "I don't know them. I don't know who these people are. I'm dead. She left me there, man, in the blood. She left me." And then she says, "I don't want to play anymore. You're supposed to make me forget." "Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I won't think you want to forget this next bit." So this is getting out of hand, but then there's free woman coming. Hey, is this Psylocke? Probably not. The music stops. The party's over. Ads. We're going to continue this one too. "She's beautiful. I feel like a little girl looking at Playboy for the first time, even though it's supposed to be for boys. Part of me starts to tingle, wants to be like that." And so the blonde woman says, "Let me introduce you to Electro. Alec can make liquid expand." And she blows his brain out, I guess. Everybody looks like, no. And this is Tisiphone opens people up. Let them know their deepest and darkest dreams. The worst thing in the world I can think of, and she makes them do it. My name is Megara, but call me Meg. I'm the best of all. I take away the only thing that stands between you and true happiness. I'll take away your fear. Looks great. And then everybody jumps over because they're in pure bliss, because she's taking away their fear. That's crazy. So, something in their eyes, their smiles. I trust them. They're like me, only prettier. They how I want to be. And she says, you have to respect yourself. You can't run around like this, baby. It's too dangerous. You're so lost, so lonely. They're all pumped up and panting, and the back of my mind is screaming that they just killed a lot of people. I always throw myself at anything new that could burn me up, and I start to go with this because it's so weird. But suddenly it's different. It's dangerous and safe at the same time. I feel their bodies move against mine, needing me, accepting me. They want me with all my flaws, all my strange rage explodes all over the place, and they take me away. I want to go with them. Eliza, you left me in the blood. She's gone, man. She's too broken. And look at this. This looks good. This looks really good. I like the textures, on the costume and the gloves. All these small little details, lighting. Art is good. So the artist here, coming back to that a little bit, H.M. Baker. And Bernard Kolle is the inker. Luke is still the writer. It's good. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we go to this guy that basically killed their parents in, and he's basically the one that orders it. Talking about the parents being dead, a young man that took the picture. He says it's done, made it look like an overdose, right? And the sister's gone. A bunch of kids at the club she was at took a 40-floor dive off the roof. She was probably one of them. It's hard to tell from what was left. Oh, man. That is the rifle used in all your assignments, says this bold guy with the glasses. I like the reflection here, as requested. And then he says, would you shoot yourself with it, please? All right. And he blows his brains out. What? What's going on? What's with this weird cat? Anyway, and then they go to this barn. And so she comes here, and all of her newfound friends are just crawling on the floor for this guy, right? Scythe, we brought her, like you asked. We had to kill a lot of people, but we brought her. Good, so you may bring her to me. Prepare her, please. I like this look, this very sleek hair with the very devilish eyes and eyebrows and, this weird smile on his face, or grin with his dimple here. You must crawl to him with eyes downcast. You cannot look upon his face until he gives permission. Yeah, right. I got news for you, baby. This is sick. I'm out of here. But too late. I've seen this man who young women adopt to be the man who has all the secrets. I had a friend who came from a divorced family who needed a daddy the rest of her life and had affairs with a college professor until we were laughing at her. But I swear that's not me. So this guy has some kind of a hold on her, maybe psychically. And then, she's bowing. Naughty girl, so misguided, so wild. The hooks will set you free. Uh-oh. I feel the hooks go in like needles in my mind. He hooked my puppet strings, the ones to my body, my face, and he just found the one to my head. Oh, look at you now. So beautiful, so soft, so happy. So much like your sister, but so different. All right. So he orders Megara to prepare her. And then we go to Margot. And Margot is depressed. Like I said, all these women are broken. He says, I live with death. My world is in ruins. All my pitiful little attempts at putting together a life, all murdered. But then she's being stuck in her own private hell for some reason, and she could not control it. Normally she goes there willingly by teleporting. But it seems her private safe space that she created in her mind a couple issues ago is now gone. And everything that lived in her mind is eaten by her personal demons, right? The rage is back, as real as their hot breath against my skin. And this time it's worse. It's broken through anything I tried to build for myself. It's tortured and slaughtered and gorged itself on any little piece I kept safe inside. And she wants to kill them all. Of course she can't. And then she's been sucked away to Scythe. And all these women are around him. He says, welcome, Eliza. It's been a long time. It's you from the picture from issue 4. And Max says, hey, Eliza, you come back. We all miss you so much. Now come with me and we get you out of that awful white costume. He says, don't come closer or I will use lethal force. And if you don't care about yourself, then do it for your lord and master here. There's a pain like a tugging all through me and I go solid. And Margot says, hey, Eliza, you know how we keep getting in trouble? You keep saving me at the last second. You didn't save me this time. Uh-oh. And that leads us to the next issue. It's great. It's pretty cool. I like this as well. Nice. Ghost, fantastic character. I like I think the dark theme is really working with this series. The same with X, that I'm gonna do pretty soon, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, Ghost and X, bangers, in my humble opinion, of course. But I think you would like this too. If you checked out my first 10 issues, well, 9 until now, I think you'll probably agree that this is a very mature, bloody, dark, twisted, broken comic. Broken in a positive way, I mean. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.